Good morning and welcome to a day in my life. First things first, let's take care of this hair. I'm definitely at one of those days where I really need to wash my hair at this point, but I don't have any plans. Well, I do have plans today. I'll tell you about those in a second, but I don't have any like getting dressed up kind of plans. And so I just don't feel like dealing with washing my hair today. I will get to it at some point this weekend. It's not a priority today. I'm just gonna put it up in a ponytail. I also really need a haircut. All right, I've just fixed the camera. The angle was a little bit funky. Anyways, hi, it is Friday, March 31st. This is the first time I have vlogged in a very long time. The first time that I have vlogged with just like no general plan. The last vlog I did was a packing vlog, and that is because I was very sick in my first trimester and I was not feeling well and didn't know how to bring you along for a day in my life without giving it away, because first off, every day is different. So we're kicking this off today and hopefully we have a good day. Yesterday was a good day. Knock on some kind of wood that today is also a good day and we can keep this video. But every day has been different. But as of today, I'm 15 weeks pregnant. And so I'm hoping that we're getting there to where I just feel better more days than not. Anyway, like I said, it's Friday. I'm gonna bring you along today. I do have plans first thing in the morning. That's why I'm up and ready to go. The time I wake up has been varying every single day because the type of sleep that I get and how much awake I am in the middle of the night varies every single day. I wake up at least once every night to go to the bathroom, but sometimes I wake up more than once. Sometimes I have trouble falling back asleep. And when that's the case, I usually end up sleeping in a little bit later. I'll usually get up at some point, have like a snack and to hopefully combat the nausea that's coming and then get back in bed. And that's what happened today. We had a really big thunderstorm last night and it woke me up and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I got up at about 8:15-ish today. And then I had my usual breakfast of Honey Nut Cheerios. That is what I've been having for breakfast almost every single day. It just sounds good and it's, I don't know, that's what I've been having. And then I just kind of take it slow and like have a slow morning. And then at like 9-ish, I finally got up and was like, okay, you need to start the day because I have a friend coming to pick me up at 10. We are going on an adventure. So I got dressed and now I'm just doing a little bit of getting ready, not like, you put my hair in a ponytail, I'm gonna put moisturizer and sunscreen on. I'm not actually gonna put any makeup on or anything, which I'm torn about because there's one, so I've obviously announced to the world, the community, the internet at this point that we are expecting. And I've shared the due date, but I have not shared the sex of the baby. As of the time I'm filming, as of the time this video is live, I assume that information will be public. If it is, and you haven't seen it, I'll link. No, I'm gonna post the video on YouTube as well, I think. Anyways, so hopefully you will have seen it at this point. But before I post the video where I actually announce it, I wanna make one of those fun, like, old wives' tales about like all the different things and whether that points to it being a boy or a girl. That would require me to like actually put on makeup today and get ready. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I also, like I said, I have no plans this weekend also to put on makeup and get ready. Like my family actually doesn't have any plans this weekend, which is rare. We've been in Chicago literally 1 month. Today we moved here on February 28th, and today's March 31st. And I see my family a lot and it's fantastic and I love them. But we actually don't have any set plans this weekend. It doesn't mean I won't end up seeing them, but it might mean that I'm not actually like getting ready for anything. That's why I kind of chose today to vlog, because I actually know that we won't have any impromptu plans because my mom and my stepdad and my youngest brother on this side of my family are actually at the University of Illinois today doing like a welcome incoming students kind of tour. My brother was accepted to U of I and has accepted and decided that's where he's gonna go. And so that they are down in Champaign today doing that. So I know that we won't be doing anything with them. So I have the whole day to myself. I don't know what that looks like. Besides the adventure I'm going on with my friend this morning, I don't have any other plans today. All right, who am I kidding? I don't have any set in stone plans for the rest of the day, but I have lots of things that I either need to or want to get to today. So let's get those things down on paper. So just using a notepad today. I do love planning out my day by the hour with my hourly planning pad that I created, but right now, planning by the hour stresses me out more than it helps me because I don't know, every hour is going to look different. My energy levels are gonna look different. And so it's just safer for me to plan out on a notepad. That is what I've been doing recently. Maybe I'll get back into my hourly planning soon, but for now, let's just get down the things that I need or want to get to. I'm thinking about maybe doing this in 3 different sections. Like up here are the things that really have to get done today. The one major thing that has to get done today is I need to submit my Q1 tax info to our accountant because we do quarterly tax payments. And the irony is that we also had a call with her this week about our 2022 annual taxes. And the fact that they're due like around the same time is just always so annoying. So I definitely need to get that done today. I also want to do my business analytics. Usually I do those on like the first of the month or as close as I can, but because the first is on a Saturday, so then I would maybe push them to Monday, like Monday the 3rd. But if you watch the plan with me that went up a few weeks ago where I planned out all of next week, Monday the 3rd there's a lot going on. So I want to get the analytics done today. It really doesn't take that long. So those are the things that like time sensitive need to get done today. Then let's move ourselves down into a little section called I would like to get to today. One of those is going to get to the UPS store to get my PO box for Chicago. I know y'all have been asking me about that on the live and I keep putting it off and I need to go do that. And then I really need to finish up some April content. Again, it's not, I mean, some of it I guess is super time sensitive for next week, but if I don't get to all of it, that's okay. But I would like to get to some of that. Then the rest of these things are like things that I would like to get to at some point this weekend. And so if I have the energy and or the time to do them today, awesome. If not, then that's fine. I'll get to them on Saturday or Sunday. So the first one is pack. We leave on Tuesday to go to Houston. So I need to do that. I really want to wash my makeup brushes. I'm trying to do that. I think I explained this in a video a while back that I have enough makeup brushes to have like 2 sets. So I'm trying to wash them all once a month and then I switch them out halfway through. So really I have fresh brushes every 2 weeks. I did that at the end of January and February. I'm pretty sure I didn't wash my brushes that like transition week that we were moving here. So I think it's been a while, but I also haven't been doing my makeup every day. So I feel okay about it, but that's something I'd like to get to. You know what? I'm going to put this here. I need to schedule my personal goals. Like all of my one-time items, I need to put those into my Google Cal. That is something that I hopefully could get to today. I need to put some laundry away. That happened. I did a bunch of laundry the other day and it's still sitting in the laundry basket. So I'm going to put that on my list. I'm looking at my like overall weekly list. There's a lot of little things, but a lot of those little things are like things I can just do on my computer. And actually, if I don't get to them this weekend, that's okay. Like I can very easily move those to next week and do those while we're in Houston. These are kind of either time sensitive, location sensitive, etc. Like, so these are the things I really want to get to this weekend. So I'm not gonna clutter up this list with all of those other things that are not as much of a necessity. So I think that's all I'm gonna put on this list for now. Who knows, you know, I might add something later. Okay, I will eventually do a full office tour, but I have a few minutes before my friend's getting here and I thought I would do a quick office tour of the status of the office right now. Again, once I feel fully settled, I'll probably do a full tour. I think I did this in the last apartment. Like I did like a first look at it and then I did a full blown like when I was done. Again, this is 1 month. I don't know what the timeline was on that other one, but this was 1 month into this apartment. So first off, I feel like this angle, I'm right by the door that enters into my office. It doesn't even do it justice. This room is huge. And if I didn't need natural lighting for videos and lives and calls and stuff, I probably would have made this room something different because it just, I don't need this much space, but the natural lighting in this room is fantastic. So that is why when we shook out which of the 4 rooms were going to be our bedroom, the offices, and the nursery, this is the one that is my office. So right here, I talked about this on a live. This is where I want to put a like hot pink love seat. At first I was going to put like a chair. There's definitely plenty of space for a love seat or even 2 chairs. Something like comfy cozy that I can sit in while I read, or Sam can sit in when he comes to chat with me, or even my mom the other day was over here and I was like sitting in my chair and she was chatting with me and she was like, I wish I had somewhere I could sit in this room and talk to you. So I haven't found one that at a price point that I like. I also just might give up on it being hot pink. I mean, I love that idea, like a PlanwithLaken pink chair or love seat, but it's just hard to find. So I might end up having to pick a different color. And then above it, I'm thinking, I don't know. I have a lot of actually different ideas of what I would like to put above it. Maybe my vision board, because I don't really have another space for it without it feeling cluttered in here. I'll show you some of my other ideas, but that's like a big space above it. For now, I've got the printer there. I've got a floor lamp because it does, at the end of the day, it's dark in here. The overhead light is not enough. I have my desk. Might look like the same desk from New York. It's not. It's actually a smidge smaller because I needed it not to go past the door. My desk in New York would have gone past the door. So I didn't bring that desk with me and I got this new one. I'll leave a link below if you're interested. I'm pretty sure my desk was from Amazon. Very inexpensive. I just wanted something very simple. And the chair is actually my mom's that she wasn't using anymore because she had a desk in her 3rd bedroom, which is kind of the guest room. And it still will be, there's still a queen bed in there, but it's had a desk and it's this chair, and it is now turning into, nursery is not the right word for my mom's, but she keeps calling it the baby's room. My mom is going to be doing a lot of help with the baby, so she has a room that's gonna have, you know, a pack and play and all of the stuff for the baby. So she got rid of the desk and the chair. Sam took the desk, I took the chair. But this is my setup of my desk now. So my monitor is now on this side of the desk, which is totally fine, not a big deal. I still have my calendars, although I'm not doing the ribbon that I had in the other apartment. They just would fall down all the time, and it made sense when I was on the brick, but I wanted to do 2 nails for each one. But I like having them where I can look up and see the next 3 months. And then they're also magnetic. And so normally on this one, I have my weekly calendar hanging here. And on this one, I have my goals. Right now they're packed away because they're going to Houston, but normally those would be there. And then just a couple little things on my desktop, markers, my sticky notes for my Kanban board. This is where this usually lives, opened up. My Kanban board is all set up for April. And then I have my plants over here in this corner with my little nameplate that my friend got me last year for my birthday, which I still absolutely love. Then we have Charlie's cat tree. So I got this for her actually for the living room because the ledge like of the windows in the living room are not quite big enough for her. And I wanted her to be able to see out those windows when we were hanging out in the living room. Well, she never used it when it was in there, which made sense because that's not anywhere near where we are during the day. And why would she want to look out the window when it's dark out? So I moved it in here and she loves it. So this is where it's gonna live most of the time. Obviously, if we're having, like if we need to get out to the deck, now we can, the deck, that is really generous, Laken. It is a very dirty, like concrete patio. You can't even really see it. If we ever need to get out there, first off, we can get out there from our bedroom. There's a door that exits that way as well. Or we can just scooch this over. Like I made it so I could just scooch it right in. All right. Then we have our shelves, which I love these. I love the way that these shelves turned out. I got them, there are 3 individual pieces and I just bought 3 of the same thing. They still feel cluttered to me. Like they don't feel, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So I still have some work I need to do. Some of it is actually just going through, like I split up, I did like white books, white books, white books. Like I need to go through and decide which books are on which shelf. And I think getting ones that are similar in shade and similar in size will help that a little bit. Same thing, even with ordering like the same color, like all these blue books, like they could be in a different order that might look a little bit neater. And then obviously some of the picture frames, like that's my wedding bouquet. I'm gonna get a picture of us from the wedding. I have this empty picture frame. You know, I need to fill those in. And then the bottom, I don't know what I'm doing with the bottom. Again, it feels very messy right now. These baskets were originally, all the things in these baskets are the things that were in the drawer of my old desk. My new desk doesn't have a drawer. While it's convenient to have them here, those might end up in the closet because I don't like looking at them. But then I don't know what I'm gonna put on these bottom shelves. So anyways, that's the current status of the shelves. Somebody did on Instagram, they were like, will you do a shelf tour? Maybe when the apartment, or when the office is all settled, but right now, this is it. Then we have this lovely pile of things in the corner. Some of it is things that need to get hung up. My mom got me this mirror jewelry box thing that needs to get hung up somewhere. My diploma needs to get hung up. And then some of this is all, the rest of this is all going in the closet. I'm not even gonna show you right now, y'all, because the closet is a disaster. And it's a Monica closet right now. And so that all needs to get organized. I might get to that this weekend only because all my travel stuff is part of that disaster. And so I need that. So we'll see. And then this TV is actually going in the bedroom, but it's been in here until we get it hung up in the bedroom. So that is it for now in terms of the office. Again, once I feel really settled, I will probably give you a full proper office tour. All right, my friend is on her way, and so I thought I would quickly tell you where we are headed. She has been so excited. This is like the one thing she was like, when you get here, I want to take you to do this, and that is going to get the library card. If you've been following me for a while, I was a very avid user of the New York Public Library when I lived there, and I'm excited to become a member of the Chicago Public Library today. So I looked up all I need. So I don't have a license, an Illinois license here yet. I'm not going to get an Illinois license until I get my name changed. Once my name has been changed, I also remembered one of the things I was waiting for to change my name. Like if you watch my goals video, I talked about it more as a goal, was taxes. I was waiting to file our 2022 taxes because I don't know how that works. Like if I submit the social security name change now and we haven't filed yet. So I made it an April goal to file with social. Obviously our taxes will be done because they have to be done. Anyway, that's my plan. I'm gonna wait. Taxes are gonna get filed for April. Or for 2022, and then I will submit my name change through Social Security. Anyways, then once I get that changed, then I will go get my Illinois driver's license. But all I need, they were like, if you don't have an Illinois or Chicago address license, photo ID, bring a photo, some other kind of photo ID, so something that has your name and photo, and then a bill, a Chicago bill, and we've already gotten a paper bill for our, I can't remember if it was electric or gas, because one of them did it like on March 15th. So we already have that. So it's perfect. So I can take that. I'm gonna go get my Chicago library card and walk around the library with her, and I'm really excited. I don't know, I'm just like giddy excited about it, and I'm excited to spend time with my friend as always. So that is where we're headed. I didn't make the bed this morning, and I just came in here to lay down for a little bit. Look who I found. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, nope, okay. Anyways, I'm now a member of the Chicago Public Library. Got my library card. It was very fun. The location we went to was the closest one to me. It was within walking distance. So she drove here to my place, and then we walked there, walked around the library, and we each got, here I'll show you in a second, the books that I grabbed. And then we walked back, and then we hung out here for a little bit. And then all of a sudden I started to feel a little bit rough. I have a headache. I loosened my ponytail, hoping that might help a little bit, but I'm also feeling tired and also a little bit nauseous. I just ate something, hoping that will help a little bit. But one of the things I've had to realize is that I can't push and do all the same things I used to do. It's not as feasible depending on the day, and reminding myself that I am also growing a human at the same time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna lay in here in bed and rest for a little bit, and then we'll get back to all of the activities. But let me show you the books that I grabbed. We just kind of, the one we went to again was the closest one to me, but she said though there's one closer to her that's bigger that actually has more stuff, but somehow I still managed to find 4 books. It's been a long time since I just like browsed at the library, because in New York I never actually lived near a big branch. I always lived near like a little small one that was perfect for like placing holds and picking them up, but never like for browsing. So it was nice to like walk around a library. So I grabbed this one, Pretty Guilty Women. It's like a mystery about 4, are they 4 sisters or 4, no, just 4 friends. This one, a lot of you were recommending last year, Malibu Rising, and I saw it like sitting up on the top, and I'm actually currently reading Daisy Jones and the Six with my mom and sister and my brother's girlfriend as part of I'm putting book club into quotes because it's just like the 4 women in our family. So I grabbed this, and then I grabbed this one, The First Mistake. It looked good. I liked the color, and I read the synopsis and it looked good. Those 3 were all from like the adult fiction, and then I meandered my way over into the teen fiction I was looking for something specific. A couple things. One, I was looking for, the first, now my brain is not working. What is the Sarah J Maas books? I read Throne of Glass last year, loved it, devoured it. Then I tried to switch to the other one, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I struggled with it. I was reading it on my Kindle, and so I was seeing if they had it in person. Of course, they don't. It's a super popular book. So I'm probably gonna have to place that one on hold if I want to try the physical copy. But also while I was in the teen fiction section, I saw the hard copies of the Seven Sisters books, and it made me, which first off, I feel like those are not teen books. I'm not sure why they were in the teen section, but it made me feel really good about the fact that I'm struggling with it, because those books are super thick. In person, I was like shocked. They didn't have the third one, which is the one I'm struggling with. Otherwise I may have grabbed it to try and like read a hard copy of it. But it, again, if you've been around and I talked about how I was struggling with that book, it made me feel a little bit better. But then while I was in the teen fiction section, this one jumped out at me and I was trying to find paperback to take with me on our trip next week. So I grabbed this one called Panic, which I think I've read something by Lauren Oliver before. Is she the author? I don't know. It's escaping me right now, but I think I've read something by her before. But I grabbed this one mostly for my trip. So, oh, Charlie just crawled under the covers again. She's so cute. Anyways, so that was our adventure to the library. And I'm excited about these books, but mostly I'm excited to lay down and rest for a little bit right now. And just, of course, one more cute little snapshot of this little face. Yes. Okay, I'll close it again. All right, well, I ended up falling asleep, which I knew was a possibility. For about 2 hours almost. And I feel a little bit better, but almost like I still have a headache and I still do not feel 100%, which that was the risk, right? Like there's always a risk today wasn't going to be a good day. I feel like even if I don't, we'll see what else I can capture the rest of the day, but even if I don't capture too much else because I spend the rest of the day here, I'm going to try to rally a little bit. I'm going to eat something else. I might end up taking something for my headache. I'm going to chug some water first and see if that helps. But that just might be where my day ended up today. And we're about to get another big thunderstorm roll through, and I feel like that's not gonna help. I'm wondering if that has something to do with it too. I wonder if my allergies are acting up. I don't know. We'll see. But that's where I'm at right now. I definitely, the number one thing, I have to get to the taxes thing today. I owe my accountant that by the 31st. Like I have to get her that today. Otherwise, everything else is really flexible and I can do it when I'm having a better day. My nausea is manageable. My head is still very much in pain. I don't know what's going on there. It's been a long time since I've had a headache this bad that I wasn't able to sleep off. So that's that. But while I was napping, my latest, it's been a long time since I ordered from Allie Edwards. My order from Allie Edwards arrived for Week in the Life, which if you have never heard me talk about Allie Edwards before, she is a scrapbooking, memory keeping creator, and she shares all of her own stuff, but then she also sells products. I'm trying to figure out, oh, this opens up here, I think. Normally they have like a twist tie ones. This one, it looks like you've got to actually rip apart. Anyways, for the last 4 years, I've done December Daily, which is the memory keeping project in December around the holidays, and I've loved that. And I did that for the first time in 2019. So then in 2020, I tried Week in the Life and Day in the Life for the first time, and neither of them went well for me. Now, part of that I think was that it was 2020 and life was looking very different, which part of me was like, oh, I want to document that, but I had not done enough scrapbooking in this style for it to really feel like I'd found a groove yet. I'd only done one December Daily, and so I kind of gave up. And our lives were looking very odd in the spring of 2020. So I kind of wrote it off that I couldn't do Day in the Life or Week in Life. It wasn't for me. And so I didn't do them for years. And then this year when they posted about it, I was like, you know what? I would love to do it now. I feel like my life looks very different on a day-to-day basis, obviously, than it has in the past. And I would really love to document that. So I ordered some products. So this is the main kit. Like it's a full kit. I'm not gonna be able to open that on camera, so we'll come back to that in a second. I got some extra page protectors. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these, but if I don't use them for Week in the Life, I'll use them for December Daily for sure. One of the add-ons I got were these big, like they called them dividers, but they don't actually have like tabs or anything on them. They're basically just like big vellum strips, and there's one for each day of the week. And then I got this album. So I'm working in a new size that I've never done before, which is this 10 by 8, and it is massive, but I really didn't like the pattern on the 12 by 8 or the 6 by 8, and a lot of the products were designed for this size album, both like the add-on stuff and the stuff in the kit. So I decided to go with this one. This is just so cute. And then I also got these add-ons, which they fit perfectly in here, and those are so cute. And then I also got this add-on. This had nothing to do with this year's Week in the Life, but it was on sale, and the colors, I'm not necessarily looking at the stars, but like the colors seemed like it would go really well together. And so like the gold and just, some of the colors look like they coordinate, even though it wasn't meant to go with that at all. All right, and then here is the main kit. We have these little pouches. These are super cute, but again, see, it's a 4x4,
which is sized for a pocket inside the 10x8 album. So I felt like it would work better. She included these big numbers. I don't really understand numbers for Week in the Life. Like Allie was talking about how she numbers like day 1 with the 1, Monday, etc. I think I'm gonna save the numbers for December daily and not use them for Week in the Life. These little plastic circles, these plastic tags, these puffy stickers, there's 2 sets of journal cards in here. Some of them are this 4x4 and then some of them are 4x6. And then there's this reflections insert that's 3x8. I also think I'm gonna save this for December daily because this just feels like it fits better for me there. There's this chipboard set with a bunch of like Monday through Sunday, although it's funny, she said that this was an accident. Like this isn't supposed to be peach, it's also supposed to be black. So you got the digital download for free with the purchase because of the mistake, but I don't know if I'm gonna really use those anyway. And then this highlights page, which mine looked like it may have gotten a little bit bent. They showed a lot on various, like in the Facebook group and on YouTube, different ways to use this if you're using a smaller album, but like it just fits perfectly in the 10x8. And then this vellum sheet, same thing. Obviously you could cut this down for a smaller album, but it fits perfectly in the 10x8. So if I can get my head to stop throbbing, I wanna like play a little bit and at least like put together some thoughts and ideas. I mean, I do already have some. That's how I picked the products that I bought, but I want to play a little bit more. But we still have the prep day is in 2 weeks, and then the week that everyone is documenting isn't until the end of the month of next month. So we still got a long way to go, but I'm excited that my products are finally here. Hi, it's the next day. Yesterday ended up being not a great day at all. So I just stopped picking up the camera. I spent pretty much the rest of the day in bed or in the bathroom, and it was not fun. But it is what it is, and that is how some days go. And so I'm gonna keep this vlog the way that it is, because I felt like I got enough in the earlier part of the day before I started to feel bad. So that's gonna be this video. Hopefully you still found it somewhat interesting. Vlogging is definitely something that has become an increasingly more just, I don't know how to say this, but less simple. Like, used to just be like, I'm gonna pick up my camera and today I'm gonna show my life, and there's just so much going on right now, and so many things are unpredictable that just is really tough. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, I'm really awkward because I forgot how to do this. Hold on, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Hold on, let me try that again. I don't know. It is like,